As a college coach, one of the things that we've done through the years is that we have something we call the role of a parent. We talk about roles of the players. I've actually done this, and we've had an issue with that at one of the places where I coached, where the parents were in the stands, and it was very negative, and we had recruits, and just different kinds of things. Wasn't a very. I inherited that situation, so I invited all the parents to come in to meet with me in the locker room. And this was me taking over a program, and I asked them to sit in front of their son's locker. And then so I said, I'm going to speak to you like this is our team. And I said, we all have roles to play. And so we went down a list of things where we talked about the role of a parent. And I said, it would be very helpful to me and to our program and to your son is that if you would just possibly, if you have an issue or problem, there are 22 other hours in the day that we can have a dialogue and a discussion, and you can kind of call me or we can meet. I said, but it wouldn't be probably appropriate if we did it while we're playing or shortly after the game. If you can just hold your emotions till you get in the car and call me whatever you want to call me, or call our coaches or refs or whatever. I said, but if you want to set up an appointment where we can sit down and chat. And I said, and hopefully you're going to be prepared now if we do that to hear the truth about what I feel is going on with our program in terms of how we distribute minutes. We chart and we do everything for every practice. We grade out every practice, so it's nothing is favoritism of who plays how many minutes. And then we talked about how many, the percentages of rebounds and shots. And so we make sure that they understand how we are evaluating our players, and hopefully they can come out of it with a better idea of how things are divvied up in our program, who plays, who starts, who plays what minutes, who we're asking to shoot the ball in critical situations as opposed to someone else. And I think when that's happened, they've gotten a better appreciation for things that we do and how we do it, and they've been much more supportive. I don't know if that would help anybody, but something along those lines.